Shit. Still only in Wellington, Wales.
Surprised to know that silly people are still throwing out perfectly good meat scraps. Now, it's never a good idea to throw out food, especially meat. If you have a scrap of meat you don't want to eat or that's gone slightly off, then run it right down to your neighborhood butcher and they'll know what to do with it. And they'll be happy to buy it from you or exchange it for sausage. Or even kiwis, yes. You'll be doing it now.
They've already started. I've got to get to the poison before they all take it.
We ain't living in this flesh bag, not knowing our higher purpose. Anyone can say they ain't living in this flesh bag. And then you say to them,
Don't fucking touch me!
and they're scared. They're scared to jump. What if the pickup vehicle is not really all that? What if there is no pickup vehicle? That's why you need to hate, really hate the flesh bag. You have to be willing to not live in it without any solid confirmation that the pickup vehicle is there. Does this seem strange to you? It shouldn't. Jesus Christ said, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it." Matthew 16. The Hindus seek moksha, liberation from the cycle of rebirth. They all ask us to embrace the next world and joyfully give up this world. Because, of course, there is a pickup vehicle. I've been on it. I've talked to the transcended, both humans and aliens. Trust me, I would have been happy to stay up there if I had. I couldn't tell you the good news. I'm not talking about martyrdom. No one's talking about martyrdom. Okay, what I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the cowards. I'm talking about leaving the flesh bag behind. Throwing it overboard. How can you float up to the pickup vehicle if you're weighed down by a bag? You can't. It's ballast. We have to leave the flesh bag and be our soul. Be only our soul. This is not suicide. Suicide is giving up. This is taking a leap of faith. We have to have faith that the transcended will catch us. There's no punishment except how you're already being punished. There's no retribution unless you already feel like you're being retributed. You just won't ascend. You don't transcend. And sooner or later, but probably sooner, the way things are going, your flesh bag dies. Let's go. Let's get those cups out to everyone who wants some. This is our test of faith, my friends. We hate this world. We all hate this world. We hate living in this flesh bag, not knowing our higher purpose. But do we hate it enough? Anyone can say, sure, I hate living in a flesh bag. But then you say to them, well, don't then. And they're scared. They're scared to jump. What if the pickup vehicle is not really an all-met? What if there is no pickup vehicle? That's why you need to hate the flesh bag. You have to be willing to not live it without any solid confirmation that the pickup vehicle is there. Does this seem strange to you? Sure. Jesus Christ said, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it. Matthew 16. The Hindus seek moksha, liberation from the cycle of rebirth. They all ask us to embrace the next world and to joyfully give up this world. Because, of course, there is a pickup vehicle. I've been on it. I've talked to the transcended, both humans and aliens. Trust me, I would have been happy to stay up there, but if I had, I couldn't tell you the good news. I'm not talking about martyrdom. No one's talking about martyrdom. Okay, what I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the cowards. I'm talking about leaving the flesh bag behind, throwing it overboard. How can you float up to the pickup vehicle if you're weighed down by a bag? You can't. It's ballast. We have to leave the flesh bag and be our soul. Be only our soul. This is not suicide. Suicide is giving up. This is taking a leap of faith. We have to have faith that the transcended will catch us. There's no punishment except how you're already being punished. There's no retribution unless you already feel like you're being retributed. You just won't transcend. And sooner or later, but probably sooner, the way things are going, your flesh bag dies. Let's go. Let's get those cups out to everyone who wants some. This is our test of faith, my friends. We hate this world. We all hate this world. We hate living in this flesh bag, not knowing our higher purpose. But do we hate it enough? Anyone can say, sure, I hate living in a flesh bag. But then you say to them, well, don't then. And they're scared. They're scared to jump. What if the pickup vehicle is not really all-met? What if there is no pickup vehicle? That's why you need to really hate the flesh bag. You have to be willing to not live in it without any solid confirmation that the pickup vehicle is there. Does this seem strange to you? It shouldn't. Jesus Christ said, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it. Matthew 16. The Hindus seek moksha, liberation from the cycle of rebirth. They all ask us to embrace the next world and to joyfully give up this world. Because, of course, there is a pickup vehicle. I've been on it. I've talked to the transcended, both humans and aliens. Trust me, I would have been happy to stay up there, but if I had, I couldn't tell you the good news. I'm not talking about martyrdom. No one's talking about martyrdom. Okay, what I'm talking about might look like martyrdom to the cowards. I'm talking about leaving the flesh bag behind, throwing it overboard. How can you float up to the pickup vehicle if you're weighed down by a bag? You can't. It's ballast. We have to flesh bag and be our soul. Be only our soul. This is not suicide. Suicide is giving up. This is taking a leap of faith. We have to have faith that the transcendent will catch us. There's no punishment except how you're already being punished. There's no retribution unless you already feel like you're being retributed. You just won't ascend. You don't transcend. And sooner or later, but probably sooner, the way things are going, your flesh bag dies. Let's go. Let's get those cups out to everyone who wants some. This is our test of faith, my friends. We hate this world. We all hate this world. We hate living in this flesh bag, not knowing our higher purpose. But do we hate it enough?
That's what they're going to poison everyone with.
I hate living in a flesh bag. But then you say to them, well, don't then. And they're scared. They're scared to jump. What if the pickup vehicle is not really in orbit? What if there is no pickup vehicle?
If I've done this right, they'll realise the world is a lot bigger than the Garden District. Or something.
We're going to start handing out the cups now. Don't worry, there's enough for everyone, more than enough. But don't sip it, or you might feel sick for a bit. A little might make you queasy. A full cup and you won't feel a thing. You'll just wake up in a little while, feeling no pain, feeling no gravity, looking down at the earth from the pickup vehicle, and then you'll get to meet everybody up there.
Hands are really beautiful, aren't they? They're like God's hands.
I've never noticed all the colours. Is this heaven?
Life's so short, you know?
This place is bad. It's a bad place.
Why did you want us to die? Why? It's because you wanted to die, isn't it? You just wanted company.
Let's get out of here. We're leaving. You can kill yourself if you like.
Wait! Don't go! You'll miss the pickup vehicle! You'll all miss the pickup vehicle!
You sick, dying bastard.
What are you doing? These people are trying to get to a higher plane of existence.
Are you mad? Or are you just a swindler who's convinced himself? I don't think I care.
Prove it's not true. You can't. You might as well try to prove that God doesn't exist.
I think Wellington Wells is a pretty good proof of that.
Get out, meddler! Heathen!
Sorry, pickup vehicle service on this line has been permanently suspended.
Oedipus. Didn't know what he was doing.
We're all rotting, like the food.
Apparently, the custom of men and women wrapping ribbons around the navel like that only dates to Victorian times. Makes sense, doesn't it? Before that, really long ribbons were much too expensive. Yes. Other ancient customs are really Victorian. For example, the idea that each Scottish clan has its own tartan pattern. Do you know who made that up?
Playing hard to get, are we?
Scott. What?
You're not the bloody help, are you? So get out!
Can't
kill us all! There they are! Get up! See you, you murderer! There's the one who's done it! It's time! You're not from here! Supper's over!
They grew it from Summer Isle Ale.
There's the one that's done it!
Oh, baby, I wouldn't do this for anybody else.
Got a bloody nerve coming in here.
Oh, look, you've been beaten by a girl.
See you, you murderer!
You had this coming.
We're not a bloody...
Sally, your customer relations leave something to be desired. Down the hatch, I suppose.
I am embarrassed.
Doors of perception were cleansed.
I can't understand all these downer women. Don't they know how to pretend to be happy? I thought all girls learnt that.
And, well, he chalked it up to plague. Well, you don't have to blame it on plague, do you? I mean, I'd be belligerent if I were on my joy. I might go around murdering people for the night.
Is it night already? comes on so fast.
You stopped them!
How do you know that? Magic?
We can see it in your face.
They weren't very happy with me.
You took away their sense of purpose.
I couldn't let them do it.
What your mother did. Do you worry you have that in you?
All the time.
To be a mother is to worry. You have worlds within you. Only some are death. Here, the recipes you need to replace the blackberry joy. You'll need red owl butterflies. Opsiphanus cassii. They're hard to find, but they're all over the train station. You can use our old butterfly net.
Thank you. Oh, perfect. Ollie Starkey lives there. Who knows if he'll remember me.
Well then. Blessed be. Blessed be. Blessed be.
Off I go to the train station. Then to catch some butterflies. Sort of ironic I became a chemist, considering what Mum did, if you think about it. Scorch marks? Did somebody blow it up? I hope the butterflies survived. I hope the whole thing doesn't fall on me.
London Bridge has fallen down. It's fallen down. Fallen down. London Bridge has fallen down. My fair lady. Take the keys and lock them up. Yes, go on, do it. Lock them up. Yes, lock them up. Take the keys and lock them up.
In a bucket. I'm not getting out that way.
I can't let them go off on their own.
I'd go in their place if I could.
They're not hard like you. They're delicate. They're flowers. They still climb into bed with me when they have nightmares.
I'd go anyway.
I'm going to pretend you never said that.
They'll be fine. They'll adapt. Kids adapt.
Oh, you can't understand what it's like, can you? For someone to take your children away, to send them where you can't protect them. Where you can't even hold them when they cry, when they're scared. You're not a mother. And you probably never will be, will you? Arthur always had the worst nightmares about this place. I suppose I would too. If... Hiding up there, are you? You think I can't climb in these heels? You're so beautiful. I wish I didn't have to crush you into bits. I wonder if caterpillars have any inkling what's going to happen to them. I wonder if they'd choose it. If they could.
Away from me! No!
Day or morning.
Oh, shit. Gwen, you'd never believe the day Mummy's had.
My fair lady.
Well, you wouldn't survive the winter anyway. Now, how do I get out of here? This is brilliant. I can replace almost everything I need with botanicals, and the old butterfly. Chateaubriand is caviar. It's...
Hello. Let's have a look at you, shall we? You're in tip-top shape, aren't you? You were so pleased you survived the garden district.
That's the one what done it. Come on out there.
Right! I'm done fooling around.
We've got a downer here.
Right! I've had it with you.
Right. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I see ya. You're coming with me. Think you can defy authority?
Right. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
There she is. Get her, lad.
That's the one that done it. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Right. Right. I'm done fooling around. Right. I've had it with you.
Right. No more Mr.
You're
Nice
coming
Guy.
with me.
I see you. You're coming with me.
Right. That.
That's it.
Here she is. Get her there.
He's the believe it's not. Shall be damned.
I see you. You're coming with me.
That's it.
If I'm very, very lucky, you won't wet while I'm changing your nappy. It's a little game, isn't it? Now's my chance to get Mummy soggy and stinky. Is that good? When we go to the countryside, there will be all sorts of lovely things I can mush for you to eat. carrots and beets and apples. Did you know food grows in the dirt? Now, babe, please stop crying. Please. This would be so much easier if I had someone to help. But it can't be your daddy because he's a... Well, I think he's a bit of a psychopath. And I suppose if I were with him, the moment you went to sleep, he'd want attention for himself, and then I'd be so desperately tired I'd bludgeon him to death. And wouldn't we be in a pickle then? I better finish that batch of blackberry joy, or the whole world's gonna freak out.
Lovely day for it, Miss Spoil. The lads have grown quite concerned about the lack of blackberry.
I've made quite a bit of it, and it's all for you, lads.
Won't the lads be delighted? I hope you will accompany me.
The lads have prepared a little merriment to show our gratitude.
Miss Spoil makes the world go round. 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 O-M-H-A-P-P-Y to the F-R-E-E to the S-A-V-E-D, S-A-V-E-D from the bonds of S-I-N. Glory, glory, hallelujah, hip hooray, amen, sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. For the sixpence on a drum, save another drunken bum, sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. For the sixpence on the drum and you'll be saved.
That was wonderful. Thank you.
There, lads. That should hold you for a bit, right? And Miss Boyle will be sure to synthesise a blackberry on time next time, so we don't have all this awkwardness. After all, with all you lads are going through, who knows how long this batch will last? Not as long as the last one, I'll wager.
Fuck. How many times did I nearly get myself killed for this patch? Gwen, we have got to get out of this goddamn town.
No. It's a rat. You're a rat. You have to be a rat.
It's just a silly feeling. I'll go home and make sure she's all right. I'm sure she's fine. It's just one rat where it shouldn't be.
Oi! What are you doing here? That's the last time you do that around here. Coming with me. That's the one what done it. Right. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Right. There's the
No
guilty
more
right
Mr.
there.
Nice Guy.
There's the guilty bugger. Right there.
Fooling around.
That's exactly how Mummy feels. She's not allowed to show it to anyone. Not even you. Aren't you hungry, darling? We'll get across to the mainland. I just haven't got the faintest fucking clue how. But I bet there are still cows out there. Or goats. Won't be this awful stuff Mummy proves. Oh, you've got a cough. And a cute little runny nose. And a rash that keeps getting worse. Oh, and a fever. Dear Lord, please don't let it be measles. Gosh, now. Everything's alright. Right now. Oh my god. The baby's dying of measles. How the hell do I treat it? Where the fuck am I gonna get cod liver oil? Cod liver oil. Yes, Dr. Verloc does have some. But he's pretty pissed off at Mummy right now. But I'll die if I don't get cod liver oil. Alright, alright. I'll go and see him. Maybe he's calmed down. Maybe. Christ, I haven't been to Hayworth Lab since I started showing. This is not going to be fun.
What's your fancy? Lovely day for it.
Do come again soon. We often have new stock.
You must take your joy immediately.
I would so much rather eat rat. Mrs. Pankhurst has a shop. How long has she had a shop? I shouldn't be surprised. That woman could sew a wedding suit for an octopus. Oh, it's been too long.
Hello, Miss Boyle. Usual.
Mrs. Pankhurst, how have you been?
Couldn't be better. I was having dizzy spells, but they've gone away. Isn't that wonderful, when things just sort of cure themselves?
I've been meaning to go visit the Reform Club, but my old outfit... I seem to have filled out a bit since then, if you can believe that.
Oh, remember when I made you that lovely nurse's uniform? For the Reform Club? You know, I've always wanted to visit there. Wanda's such a good friend of mine, but she never tells me what goes on there. I imagine they drink tea and discuss how to reform government and things like that.
Sort of. Not exactly.
Could you wangle me an invitation? I keep asking my friend Wanda, and she always promises, but somehow it's always next week.
I ought to be able to manage that.
If you could get me an invitation, I'd be ever so thrilled. We could go together. I'll come by when you've got one. Your new outfit should be done by then.
I wish I'd learned to sew. Well, I don't wish it. I'd probably have become a seamstress like Mum. I got you an invitation. Are you sure you really want to go to the Reform Club together? I'm not sure that nurse's uniform still fits.
Oh, no. I'm not much of a night owl anyway. I just hate being excluded, you know. Oh, I made your outfit for you. It's ever so slimming. I think you'll look wonderful in it. Oh, you always look wonderful.
You're such a dear. What would I do without you?
Come by any time you need something new to wear. It's such a joy making clothes for you. You always make me look so good.
I wish you could have met Grandmum. Not over dinner, though. It's advanced maths and chemistry. One of the German scientists is teaching it.
We're not paying extra school fees for something you'll never use.
That's too bad. All the brightest boys are taking it. The ones from their best families. And I'll need help with my homework. And we'll get to know each other.
For once, you're talking sense. Maybe this once we can scrape together some money. If you can talk your way in.
He already said yes.
Imagine my surprise.
Hello, it's Sally. Sally Boyle. Can I come in?
Right, ma'am. I'll get the door for you.
Miss Boyle, what a nice surprise. We haven't seen you in quite some time, have we, Constable Whistler?
Indeed, we have not, Constable Layton, and may I say, Ma'am, you brighten our day. Like
Blackberry Joy.
What would we do without our Blackberry Joy?
And we thank you for it, don't we?
I must say Dr. Verloc is not equally thankful. seeing as you have become his primary competition.
And he nurses a broken heart.
Hell hath no fury, as they say. Are you quite sure you wish us to announce your presence?
Please.
Dr. Verloc, sir?
I said no interruption.
Dr. Verloc, sir, there is a young lady who wishes to see you.
You'll have to be more specific.
You place me in a quandary, sir, as you have expressly forbidden me to speak her name on any account.
Sally!
Hi.
Come crawling back, have you?
Please don't hate me, Anton.
Oh, no? I'll teach you everything I know. You steal my notes.
They were my notes, Doctor.
You steal my business, and you have the nerve to come back here.
You locked me out in the rain to teach me a lesson.
And then you replace me with Bing.
Anton.
We were so close to cracking the asymmetric structure of the new molecule. I suppose you cracked it on your own after you left, didn't you?
Doctor.
You're Blackberry.
Doctor!
I don't care if the General's protecting you. You've gone too far this time. Sergeant, arrest her. She's a thief. Don't let her get away.
I am sorry, Miss Boyle.
Perhaps you had better...
Yeah. Of course. Fuckity fuck. Where do I get cod liver oil now? Wait. Arthur. He was always so good at finding things. If he can survive the Garden District... He was so mad, but he could never stay mad at me for long. Not after he told me off. Someone needs a new nappy.
I left my baby lying there, lying there, lying there. I left my baby lying there, soon going down the blueberries. Over and over and glory go, glory go, glory go. Over and over and glory go. I never found my baby, oh. I saw the swan upon the lake, upon the lake, upon the lake. I saw the swan upon the lake, but I never saw my baby, oh. Over and over and glory go, glory go, glory go. Over and over and glory go. I never found my baby, oh. I heard the curlew crying far, crying far, crying far. I heard the curlew crying far, but I never heard my baby, oh. Over and over and glory go, glory go, glory go. Over and over and glory go. I never found my baby, oh.
Right, I've had it with you. No stakes in my garden!
Look! They've got blood on their hands!
Right, I've had it. Right. That's the guilty bugger! Right there!
No more Mr. Not. I Scott.
Turn that crown upside down. Now, cheer up.
Give up, and I won't touch your face.
All with blood on her hands.
And that's all that
No more Mr. Nice Guy!
Right. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
That's the murderer.
Right. That cuts it.
We'll have none of that around here. Hide and seek.
Get it.
You can't expect me to wear that.
Since when do you care about fashion? I thought that was only for silly girls.
For God's sake, gingham. I look like Hansel and Gretel.
You've been looking a bit too provocative.
Provocative? I don't even wear a bra yet.
Maybe you should. You don't want men to get the wrong idea about you.
First, I'm not doing enough to get a man. Now I'm trying too hard.
Just wear the dress, will you? It'll keep away the wrong sort of attention.
I'm sorry.
For the past 14 years, I've sort of thought about what I'd say if I ever ran into you again. But being a complete jealous arse about the General was not really part of the plan.
Sir Robert's a client.
Oh, good. I mean...
I don't go around having sex with all my clients.
No. Of course not.
I could ask him. He likes to feel important.
Even after all those awful things I said?
We used to be Arthur and Sally. The two musketeers. Remember?
Did you really come here just to offer me a letter of transit? Or did you want something?
I thought we could help each other.
All right. What do you want?
I used to know I could trust you about anything.
Of course you can trust me. What is it you want?
It's going to sound stupid, but... a bottle of cod liver oil.
A bottle of cod liver oil? Like your mum used to torment you with?
What if I told you it was sort of a souvenir?
Why on earth would you want to remember your mum?
I don't know. I keep hoping I'll remember something that'll make it all better. Like maybe it was an accident and she didn't mean to poison the soup. You know how joy fucks up your memories. Look, if it's too much to ask...
I suppose it would be too much to expect. Don't worry, Arthur. I will ask my friend the General for a rotten scrap of paper just for old time's sake.
Look. It's not exactly a souvenir. Things have got a little more complicated than usual. I'm sorry I fucked everything up. I wanted to die, you know. I thought about it. But I couldn't. Not after...
After what your mum
did. What my mum did.
Look, I'll get it for you. The cod liver oil.
I missed you so. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I'll get you that letter.
I have to go.
I'm sorry.
I'm really...
It just came out.
Go. Get you that bottle. Meet you back here sometime. I'll let you know when I've got it.
I guess I've got to see the General now. Won't that be fun? You know, if God promised he'd take care of you, but I had to die, I'd take that deal with no regrets.
Darkest before the dawn.
How was Uncle Jack before?
Make me Jack.
Sounds like someone's having a terrible life.
I remember too much
Figure out
now.
you can do it before they even have to ask. Save for that, Wally. God, it feels awful to say.
Sally! Don't tell me you're out here too.
I'm just visiting.
Well, aren't you lucky?
You got a bad batch.
Oh God, the ice! Make them stop!
There was an accident at the lab. Bill didn't get his gas mask on fast enough.
Let me sleep, oh God, please!
You know, Dr. Verloc keeps trying to make your blackberry. Keeps jiggering around the formula for coconut, but it's never quite right.
Not based on coconut. It's not based on any of the flavours.
Well, you might have told Dr. Verloc that.
He wasn't kind to me. I left. We haven't really talked since.
Please, please, no more, no more!
If he could just sleep, I think he'd get better. Can you give him some sleep?
I can give him something to knock him out, but it's risky. I don't know what's going on.
At least help him sleep, for God's sake.
All right. I'll do what I can.
I am in Paris.
Do it before they even have to ask.
Side effects. Oh, but there's a big one. We don't need chilies in there. How many hours would it take to fill the Albert Hall? I wish I knew. If they don't.
The woman gave me, and I did eat.
They have gossip. Where does the pot come?
Lovely to see you, Miss Boyle.
Nice to see you, Miss Boyle.
I hope the General's not in one of his oh poor me moods. It's such a chore dragging him out of them. If he's cheery...
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? It's Sally Boyle. I'm not a German infiltrator. Please don't ambush me.
Where are they?
Miss Boyle, we weren't expecting you. Harry, why the fuck is the gate open? Excuse my French, ma'am. I told you to close it.
No, Sergeant, you didn't. You said you were going to close it, but you had to go to the loo first.
No, I didn't. I said I'm going to the loo. Why didn't you close the gate?
Boys, you can close it now if you like.
Right, Harry, close the gate, if you please, whilst I accompany Miss Boyle to the General's office.
Miss Boyle! Oh, won't he be happy to see you? He's trying to fix the boat again.
The one in the warehouse?
You mean the one in the boathouse, as his mom?
They've moved the boat to the water.
And he's got Hardy patching it up. Hardy don't hardly know which end of a boat goes in the water.
If you don't think Hardy's up to it, find me someone who does know boats. Sally!
Suppose you drift away, sir. How are we going to fetch you?
What an unexpected pleasure.
Army officers ought not to be pottering about in boats, sir.
I realise you must be out of Rainbow. You haven't been round in weeks.
Wasn't I around just a few days ago?
Damn it. Oh, and a friend of mine left the parade without his letter of transit. Now he can't go back to work. Isn't that silly?
Any friend of yours, my dear.
It's been too long, anyway.
Oddest thing, last time I was there, I could swear I heard something that sounded like a cat. But I haven't seen a cat since the war. Have you? Fortunately, I wrote myself a note. Sally's got a baby. What do you suppose that means?
Who knows? Once you hallucinated that you were back in India and you kept saying, "But I don't want to shoot some poor bastard's elephant."
You're as clever a liar as I am. You can lie with the truth.
You're cruel to toy with me, General.
It's Dr. Verloc's baby, isn't it? No wonder you never told him. God knows what he'd do to a baby. You might have told me.
She's not your bloody baby. So what do you care?
Do you remember the children born after the war? We got some of them out, but they made everyone so unhappy.
Can you get us out?
I might be able to get her out if I'm very clever, but no. I can't spare you. What do you think would happen if our beloved Bobbies ran out of blackberry joy? I've a safe house. Remember that abandoned building where you threw me that masquerade ball last year? I've cleaned it up a bit. Bring her there.
I'm not sending her away.
Why not? It's traditional, a single girl in trouble, not equipped to take care of her baby. I'd have thought you'd be grateful. You'll end up in one of Dr. Verloc's glass cells, and even I won't be able to save you. You don't know what it's like to be alone, do you? A girl like you never is. I think you know the way out.
All right. I've got the bloody letter of transit. Arthur said he'd let me know when he had the cod liver oil. Oh, I hope he sent me something on the blower. Wait. If the General's got the boat in the boathouse, If I can get it working, maybe I can get us out of here.
Attention all personnel, please remember to boil all water this week. There have been some issues.
Your feet.
Is here. The General's Bristol pilot. My God, if I could steal a boat. But does it work?
Miss Boyle! How lovely to see you.
You got the boat in the water. Well, over the water anyway.
It don't leak quite as much anymore. Thing is, the motor don't turn. I mean, forget starting it. The old man's got the only key. I can't even turn it with a wrench. Rusted solid. I'd have to take it apart, but I think I'd never get it back together again.
You know a lot about boats, and you're the only one fixing it up?
Ma'am, I'm a joiner. If you need a door hung, I'm your man. Apparently that makes me the General's expert on boats.
My dad and I patched up a Bristol pilot when I was a girl.
Is that what sort of boat it is?
Did about 20 leagues, but it wasn't really white water. So we sold it for a twin diesel schooner. Of course, the Navy requisitioned that for lake patrols. We tried to patch up a Q-boat during the occupation, but we couldn't find a ramjet. I'm not an expert.
Would you happen to know how to fix the motor?
Well, if it's rusted solid, maybe Dr. Faraday would make a new one for me.
You know Dr. Faraday? If the likes of me asked her, she'd probably zap me with one of her satanic devices.
All right, but don't tell the General.
No, ma'am. It'll be our little secret. Won't the General be surprised?
Leave that alone, would you?
I don't know who you're trying to fool. Mum? Talking all posh like that. You think Prince Charming's going to come visiting with a glass slipper?
I hope not. He's already married to Snow White, Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty.
Don't be smart. Nobody likes a smart girl.
Well, Gwen, we may just make it out of here alive after all. I just need to get Dr. Faraday to make a new boat motor for me. Then I lied my arse off to Hardy. I've never been near a boat, so I'll need to find someone who can tell me how to drive one. And I guess I'll need to steal the General's key to the boat. Alright. First things first. Who can tell me about boats? Wait. The air raid shelter. Arthur and I snuck in there once. And then we walked the rail tunnels all the way back to Maidenhome. I should go down there and make sure the hatch door is still open. Never hurts to have an escape hatch. Oh. Wouldn't Arthur be pleased if he'd come up with that?
Attention all personnel, the Merry Band players are looking for a replacement for the role of Kate.
I wish I weren't such rubbish at tinkering. Who drinks that much whiskey? There. Aziz. Oh, that crazy old pirate. He must know about boats. He can't be hard to find. He's always at the pub. Follow the yellow brick road. Oh, God. My feet are killing me.
Hello, Miss Boyle. Usual.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm looking for someone.
He's not here. He's just stepped out. Don't know when he'll be back.
Where's the pirate?
Does he owe you money too?
No, I want to talk with him about boats.
He ran out looking for Eddie. The meat boy said he was on Wednesday's Hill.
Eddie McMillan? What's he doing there?
What you get when you cross an elephant with a rhino.
What?
Elephino. Watch yourself out there. The old name for that hill wasn't Wednesday.
That's goddamn creepy.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area.
I can't imagine how women used to breastfeed. Not that you'd want Mummy's milk anyway. Not with all the interesting substances Mummy takes. Okay, dirty girl. Time to get clean. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna make you a veiny pie. Hush, little baby, don't make a peep. Mama's gonna take you for a ride in a Jeep. Look, as a poet, Mummy makes a very good chemist. Oh, this tastes worse than my own cooking.
Where are you going in? Where you going in such an hurry?
No need to get confused about.
Her hands are all bloody.
Right! I'm done fooling around! Look at her! Right! I've had it with you! Right! I'm done fooling around! Right! That cunt bit. You even think about coming back? Put that down! Put that down! Right! I won't have it! I'll chill you up, all right? Keep running! Downer! I won't have it. I see you! You're coming with me!
Covered in blood.
Right! No more Mr.
What on earth is that?
At least we're both in this together.
You never see the postman, do you? The Royal Mail is on the job.
Having wrecked, moves on.
Am I my brother's keeper? Am I?
Why do you take vanilla? You know it doesn't work for you.
If we can get to the mainland... Well, it may be roots and berries, but I do know what you can eat in a forest. Your grandmum taught me that.
They've taken him. Poor Eddie.
Who's taken Eddie?
The cultists. Up on the hill.
The Yam people.
It's not yams they worship. It's too horrible. You have to stop them. They're gonna kill him. I wish I could do it. I'm too scared. Oh, God. My legs have got all watery. I'm a coward, Miss Boyle. A coward.
I'll do my best. Don't go anywhere.
Save him, Miss Boyle. Please.
Help me! They're gonna cook up my heart and eat it!
Oh,
I
dear.
think we should all eat it. Just cut it up.
No, please! No! Don't kill me!
My God. They're gonna cut his heart out. I don't think I want to fight all these vegetable worshippers. I wonder if there's a way I could drug them. Oh, look. They're drinking out of a chalice.
Hear the words of the old
please,
one.
No!
Whose names are secret and may not be said, whispered in the shadow of the new moon. When I wear my cloak of shadow, ye shall assemble in some secret place and adore me. And I will teach you things that are unknown.
Thank you! Thank you, thank you! They promised me sweets if I came along with them. But there weren't any, and they tied me up.
You mustn't trust strangers, Eddie.
I know. But I can trust you, can't I? You're good. And Arthur, he's good too. Percy always said so.
Yeah. Arthur's bloody brilliant. Look, you wait here. I'll send someone to get you home.
You saved him. I wish I had. I love that lad. He's one of the best people I know.
Yeah. He'll need you to carry him home. Listen, Captain, I need to fix up a Bristol pilot. The General's.
Oh, that's a beauty. I love that boat. Clean lines, beautiful woodwork. I was just reading about it.
Could I borrow your book?
Oh, sure. Here we go. Least I can do. After I didn't save Eddie, keep it. You'll need it more than I do. Tell you the truth, I haven't been in a boat in 15 years. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a sovereign for a thirsty pirate, would you?
I feel smarter about boats already. When is Arthur getting that cod liver oil? Maybe... He's got it. Maybe he's already sent a note on the blower. I'm so close to our playground. Maybe I should just see if he's there and see how things are going.
bloody hell, fire! So get out!
Oh, this is a lot more satisfying than undermining the other girl's confidence. Brilliant. Now I won't need to cross all those bridges.
Strange how fast all the food's going off.
Supreme executive power.
Hi. You're still in town.
I got it. Your precious cod liver oil.
Lifesaver.
Have you got my letter of transit then?
Arthur, we're practically the only two people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy. You look rough.
What do you care?
How are you going to get out?
Why won't you just give me the fucking letter of transit? Oh, it's always what you want. Always what you need. Every little Sally whim. Bloody cod liver oil.
Am I really that awful?
What, just because you seduced my dad in my mum's bed while you were staying in our house?
How was I supposed to tell him no? I'd never anywhere else to go.
Sorry.
Here. Let's go together. We're two musketeers. I'm scared, Arthur. Aren't you?
It's going crazy out there. We have to go now.
Wait. I have to go back to my place first.
Why?
And we sort of have to wait till dawn.
Oh, God, no.
It's something I have to tell you.
No, that's crazy. I can't. Oh, you shouldn't have asked for that ridiculous cod liver oil.
I've got a baby.
It's just self-preservation, Sally. No hard feelings.
Arthur? Arthur? Did he even hear me? Of course he heard you. He just didn't care. At least he brought the cod liver oil. At least that. I've got to get it to Gwen as fast as I can.
Moving finger writes, and having writ moves on. Nor all your piety nor...
Gwen, don't be afraid of the dark. Just bring a torch. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide and not in her house. Looks like the baby's here with those horrible barbed wire. Very good. Kiss my ass! I can't tell if Mrs. Witherington is preggers or just fat.
Don't use that word, it's horrible.
Her husband is a prisoner of war, but she goes everywhere with Lieutenant Ulbricht.
Maybe she's just eating extra rations. Anyway, we'll know in a few months, won't we?
You can't tell either way. That dress is so baggy.
That's enough of that, Sully Boyle.